Welcome to a terrific Tuesday on the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Oh my goodness, as if we didn't get enough stormy weather on the weekend, apparently there's more on the way. Oh my. Coming up on the show on this terrific Tuesday, the Weather Network is warning the prairies of an incoming mega storm. Now, I don't like all these adjectives. Gorilla hail, mega storm. Really? Like my anxiety isn't bad enough. Social media ban is coming for those under the age of 16. Manitoba was the first to float it. It looks as if Mark Carney is going to take the baton and run with it. The other provinces are on board, so by the end of the year, your 16 and unders, or under 16, will not be on social media anymore. There's a bill going to be introduced on Wednesday. We've got the latest on that coming up. Don't have kids? Blame the smartphone. Oh, it's a smartphone pile-on today. How wonderful. It's the only way to deliver this show, and we're going to poop on the smartphone? Oh, my gosh. It is technologically driven show today. McDonald's, the Golden Arches, has gone public with its intentions to put AI in the drive-thru. They've also thrown a gauntlet down. They're calling it Arch IQ. They're going to roll it out in a handful of U.S. restaurants, and we're going to have a sneak peek at what that looks like going through the drive-thru when you're handled by AI entirely. Also, is your next great meal coming from the gas station? It's remarkable in 2026, as you know, the economy is topsy-turvy, things change. There's all kinds of technological advancements, all kinds of new food advancements. It looks as if one of the best places to get a meal is apparently the gas station. And, we're going to take a look at that. Some fine dining with your petro. Yes, perhaps. We're at 10 degrees to start the day, and yes, we're up one now. 11 degrees. Oh, Joe Lake is down. Look at those beautiful cameras. Isn't that incredible? What a beautiful sunny morning. A gorgeous morning. You would think that we were in for another beautiful day in the neighborhood. But oh no. Chaos, destruction is coming for Manitoba and Saskatchewan. Yes, we have got severe weather moving in. It's going to start this afternoon with some rain, then some wind, then some hail, then more wind, then more rain, then more hail, and get super intense, apparently, and going to last through Tuesday evening into the overnight hours and take up most of Wednesday, too. Probably not till Wednesday evening this system moves through. So all the weather prognosticators, amateur forecasters, everybody is saying batten down the hatches. Is that what you're supposed to say? Get the gutters down, as I always say. Gutters down, get them ready, hook up your hoses, make sure everything's going to drain away from where it needs to drain away from. The pictures coming out of Minnetonka, just awful. People were stranded on the roofs of their homes. 150 people had to be evacuated. Kids in Kipling, Saskatchewan were swimming in the ditch. It is my anxiety on a scale of 1 to 10 this morning, I'm not going to lie, is like 18. It's like I'm basically shaking. So if, some of the technological components of the show today aren't working right, it's just because my fingers can't move the buttons properly because I'm just scared now. It's like, how much more chaos can we introduce into the average person's life? Seriously. Anyway, we will get through it together. We will get through it together, and we will continue to watch things unfold. And, of course, I will do my best to keep you updated, keeping in mind I am not a storm chaser. I myself am not a weather prognosticator. I leave the big jobs, the heavy lifting, up to guys like Justin over at the Weather Center of Manitoba. He does a great job. And you know what? There will likely be more storm chasers up in our area today, so be on the lookout for that. And again, they are still doing emergency evacuations in Minnetonka. Please avoid the Swan River Valley area entirely. It is still completely flooded. They actually had to fly in Manitoba Hydro staff to get to the area. There's so much water up there. It's awful. So our thoughts are with the folks in the Swan Valley area as we get things going this morning, and hopefully, fingers crossed, this new system that is going to be coming our way does not provide all kinds of chaos and destruction for us. Okay, as we start the show, again, we are live streaming on all platforms. We're all over the place. YouTube, TikTok, X, Twitch, Facebook. We're all over to get things going this morning, and we appreciate you being here for the start of the show. As we get things rolling, we're going to say a quick good morning to our folks in chat. Gerald Fawcett, are you still in the UK? Gerald is over on TikTok. Are you home from the UK now? Rodney is also on TikTok this morning. Polar Bear's here on Twitch with Nick Adams and Tosh. Road Reverend's here too. Derek is here on Twitch. MJ is here on Twitch. Janine is over on Facebook. Good morning. We've got Zumba Bernice on Twitch. Hello, Zumba Bernice. Jody's over on Facebook. Rachel's here on Facebook as well. We've got Greg on TikTok. Joan Gurr is here on Facebook. Good morning and welcome to the show. Hope you had a nice Monday. I think all in all it was a really nice day yesterday. Went for a walk, and I thought, man, can we just lose the wind for a little bit? You know, it was kind of a windy Monday afternoon. I'm out for my walk, and is it just me or are the gnats bad everywhere? So the wind dies down. My request is heard by the man upstairs as I'm booting her, walking around the neighborhood, and all of a sudden it's like, I feel like, who was that character on Peanuts that was walking around with the cloud over him the whole time? Is that Stinky? Stinky? You know the guy I'm talking about? I'm walking, and these bugs are they're on me. I'm like, ugh. I wanted to throw myself down like a 4-year-old. Please, can we just have a normal day? With normal weather, please. Anywho, Joan Gurr is here on Facebook. Good morning, Joan. Cindy on Twitch. Richard's over on Facebook as well. Good morning to you. Patricia's here on Twitch. Good morning. Jason is over on TikTok. Dawn Gillespie is here on TikTok. Gerald asks, you think we're going to get a wicked storm later on TikTok? Yeah, we are. I think so. Now, it's just varying degrees of wicked. Is it going to be like we had on the weekend? I don't know. I really don't know. At this point, we know it's going to be severe. There is just, there's too many. What I like to do is I like to take a look at multiple weather sources. I usually have about 6 to 8 places where I look at the weather, and it's kind of like checking boxes. Forecaster 1 says yes. Forecaster 2 says yes. Forecaster 3 says yes. Because sometimes you'll get yes, maybe, no, maybe, no, maybe. And then you kind of got to say, yeah, there's a chance that this could happen. There's a chance this might happen. But no, they're all checking the box. Every single one is saying severe weather is coming in, from the Weather Network to our local storm chasers. So we're going to get something. The question is, how bad is it going to be? And we'll just have to wait and see. We just got to prepare. So anyway, good morning, Patricia Ann over on Twitch. Tracy Rogers here too. Anyway, you back from the UK or no? Veronica's over on TikTok. So is Joe. And Peter and Michelle is here on Facebook. Nick is here to say Happy Tuesday, Sunseekers, on Twitch. Michelle is here. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Katie, 4380. Nick says, I think McDonald's needs to focus less on AI and more on fixing their damn ice cream machine. Maybe it's fixed. I don't know. Gas station burritos, Cindy says. It used to be the gas station was just about burritos. Good morning, Bernie Fraser, on TikTok. And it's not just burritos anymore. Apparently, gas stations are the place to go and eat. Well, for example, look at the Wayway gas bar. Remember when the Wayway gas bar first opened? It's like, oh, this is a nice place to get cheap gas. This is pretty fantastic. You go in there and they've got, like, every time I go in there, they're offering a new kind of food. It's like, are you selling gas or are you selling food? Are you selling food that gives me gas? I don't know. Probably all of the above. Nick says that could go a whole bunch of ways. None of them positive. Tosh says, Tyler, break out the sombrero and the kazoo. It's Polar Bear's 43rd birthday today. Oh, my gosh. I had no idea. Wow, I wish someone would have told me. It's like, boy, you guys like to fly these under the radar. Tosh is so shy. It's like, gosh, when are you going to say something? Holy cow, I had no idea. No idea. Happy birthday, Polar Bear. It's the celebration sombrero. Hi, Jackie on TikTok. Here we go. It's your birthday. Thank you for being a great supporter of Polar Bear. I wish you an awesome day. Tosh has something so extravagant, so incredible planned for you today. It is, I need to stop for a second because it might bring me to tears. It may make me cry. It is so spectacular. Okay, I must focus. Oh my God, you are in for the day of your life. The day of your life. Oh my God, man. And it starts with the most amazing serenade for a birthday ever devised. Yay! Happy birthday, Polar Bear! Oh my gosh. I would ask for a full report tomorrow, but it's a family show. And we can't put those pictures and video out. Wait till you see. Wait till you see. Cindy says we have some friends in Swan and Minnetonka. Awful the damage done by flooding there. Oh my gosh. One poor lady's dance studio just completely underwater. Oh my God. Just a nightmare. And you know, it seems like it's far away. It's really not, and could happen to any of us now at any time. Not that I'm being derogatory and saying there's nothing special about Minnetonka. There's probably lots of special things about Minnetonka. But what I'm saying is that a storm like that could happen to anyone, anywhere, get us all. And that's why tonight's storm, I'm shaking. Oh, anxiety. Anyway, Maurice on TikTok. Good morning. Hope you have an awesome day. Thanks for being here. Quentin's here on Twitch. Good morning. Good morning. Loretta's over on Facebook. Oh, we got a good crowd today. Everybody's wondering about the storm. Janine says Linus is the one that walked. Yes, I was Linus with the bugs, those nasty bugs. Oh no, Pigpen. It's not Linus. It is Pigpen. Nick for the points. And I don't know what the hell they are. What's their purpose? And then they get in your mouth. And then I got one in my eye. I couldn't see. And then they're in my ears. And then it's like, you know what the purpose of these bugs was? To make me exercise, because I wanted to get home as fast as I could. I started a little mild jog. I'm like, I think I'm jogging to outrun the bugs. And it's like, it's not working. These bugs are like all over the place. I'm like, okay, I got a bit of a sweat going on here. I got to pick up the pace. Oh, and then I'm like in a full jog. Holy crap. These bugs have done a miracle. I'm running. For the first time in my life, I think my legs are moving. And the bugs are like, we don't care. We're going to come and get you. We're going to eat you. It's going to take a while, but we're going to eat you. I'm like, oh my God, help me. I get to the door. I'm like, boom, 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 boom. Tracy, let me in. It's like a horror movie. Cha, 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 ka, ka. It was just like that. I'm not exaggerating at all. It was awful. Um, Glenda Wade is here. As we continue to say our good mornings, quick sponsor mention, Elkhorn Resort and Clarkson Nordic Spa. Quick reminder that if you missed this yesterday, holy cow. The Elkhorn Resort has brought back rib nights every Tuesday in June, July, and August at the Tiki Bar. Oh, people are going to be excited about this. Now, here's the good news and the bad news. You have to act fast. It often sells out. So here's the nuts and bolts. There's a 5 and 7 o'clock sitting, $30 for a full rack of deliciously smoked barbecued ribs. $30. Half rack's $25. Comes with the trimmings, food, drinks, live music. It all starts tonight, weather permitting. 5 and 7 o'clock sittings. Again, Elkhorn Resort Spa and Conference Center. Rib nights are back at the Elkhorn for Tuesdays throughout the summer. This is extremely popular. And don't forget about the AR Cash Johnny Cash tribute show coming up this weekend, Sunday night, actually. That is a dinner and a show at the Elkhorn. Leon's Furniture Superstore, 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon. We are coming into the final couple days of the True North Super Sale. It ends tomorrow. If you saw the flyer in your mailbox, you already know you can save up to 50% off select sofas, beds, and 30% off select sectionals. And the flyer is chock full of deals for you. Love the yellow flyer. Look for it in your mailbox. And if you didn't get it or it hit the recycling a little sooner than it should, make sure you visit leons.ca, 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon. And at Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba, as World Cup Soccer now countdown is on, we're like 48 hours to go, and Timbits soccer season is in full swing. So get some merch at Tim Hortons, the Soccer Timbits bucket. Fill that sucker with Timbits, 18-ounce Timbits soccer plastic water bottle, and the 24-ounce color-changing color cup with soccer straw buddy. These are adorable little accessories to have as you are cheering on your little ones at the soccer field. And the best part is that when it's snack time, do they just still do snack time at the soccer games where you're going to have to show up with some snacks? Well, you can not only show up with Timbits for the kids, powered by sugar, but you will also look fashionable because they are soccer themed. So there you go. Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba in Dauphin, Brandon, Neepawa, Burden, and Moosomin. Megan's here on Facebook along with Glenda. Good morning. Darren is over on TikTok saying hi to you. Good morning. And Cindy reminds us that Kuipers has stuff at the Wayway Gas Bar. You know, that's where, remember Tracy and I's communication challenges we had because she was picking up a bunch of cheese buns, and I went to Kuipers and bought a bunch of cheese. We were swimming in cheese buns there for a little while. We now communicate a lot better, but I'll tell you, yeah. Wayway's got a lot of good stuff over there. Quentin says the Esso on the Trans-Canada has Brown's Bistro. They make amazing breakfast pizza. It's all homemade. Gas stations used to be, oh no, don't eat the sushi at the gas station. Now, I don't know if I'd eat sushi. Well, I guess it really just depends. But everyone knows about my gas station burrito story. Gas stations used to be a dangerous place to grab some grub, and now you have to call and get a reservation at the gas station. It's crazy. It is such an amazing place to eat, depending on where you're going. MJ is here. Hey, it's been a slice. Good morning, MJ. MJ is over on Twitch. Happy Tuesday. Steven is over on TikTok. Good morning. Welcome. We're going to get into yesterday's good thing here right away. Rhonda's here this morning. Good morning, Rhonda. Welcome. And Heather is here too. Wow. Hi, Heather. Holy cow. It's been a while. Nice to see your name pop up. Tosh says, yeah, Wayway's got some amazing chicken burgers. We're going to talk about gas stations and food and the social media ban coming on Wednesday for those under 16. Thoughts on that? Boy, we're getting a variety of comments coming in already this morning on the social media ban that is incoming. Looks as if the Liberals are going to put that to Parliament on Wednesday. We've got the latest on that. And in their infinite wisdom, because of the high gas prices, high fuel prices for airlines, the government is providing help to the airlines. Some fuel subsidies, interest-free loans. But WestJet is furious about this. And it has me going, what? Why is WestJet mad that all these interest-free loans and gas discounts and subsidies are coming for the airlines? We'll take a look at that this morning on the show. And Dwayne is here. Lastly, we got to get into good thing. Dwayne says, good morning, gang. What a beautiful morning to enjoy. More nasty weather is coming. Unfortunately, that is the case. Please be careful. There's no watches or warnings so far, but we expect that to change. Things will turn this afternoon, and things will get severe this evening and into tonight. All the forecasters are calling for severe winds, large hail, thunderstorms, and that is going to basically the target area starts just to the west of Winnipeg and goes right to Regina. So basically, the target zone that hit over the weekend may be in for another round this afternoon and tonight. So it's important to make sure that you've got everything charged up and everything ready to go. Hopefully it's over preparation and this is all for naught. But like I said, most of the forecasters are saying that this is not going to be a fun night and a fun day tomorrow. All right. Hi, Sarah and Dean over on TikTok. Have an awesome day. Thanks for being here. Yesterday's good thing. What was going on yesterday that was a good thing? Just type in GT. Could be big, could be small. We would like to hear it. Yesterday's good thing. Well, Cindy looks as if she has got some folks who are doing okay after the rain showers that hit in the Swan Valley over the weekend. So okay that one of her buddies took out a kayak to go for a boat ride. There were kids that were swimming in Kipling, Saskatchewan. Yeah, this is wild weather. Wild weather. Patricia Ann says, yesterday's good thing. Drove to Winnipeg to have a birthday supper with my eldest son at Costco. You had a Costco hot dogs for birthday? Oh, yeah. Did you pull out the hats? Yeah. Costco hot dogs for the birthday. Costco hot dogs for the birthday. Nice. Costco birthday at the food court. MJ's good thing. I hit 76 pounds gone on the scale. I haven't seen this weight since 1994. I've never been able to achieve this before on my own. Well, congratulations, MJ. Whatever you've done, as long as you are feeling good, that is the main thing. That is a lot. I am seeing a ton of people losing, no pun intended, losing weight right now. And some folks are doing various things. You know what? As long as you feel good, that is the important thing, because obviously there are various methods to help with that kind of journey. And, you know, as long as you're feeling good, that is the main thing. And that is fantastic. Not 76, 67. Well, it doesn't matter. That's still a lot. It's like over 6 decades of pounds. No. Well, I get what you're saying. Hey, kudos to you. Keep up the great, as long as you're feeling good. Again, that is the important thing. Katie 4380's GT had a great night fishing at the cottage with my brother and friend. Did you catch anything? Oh, I needed the recharge. Okay, good. And we had lots of fun. Good. But did you catch anything? Did you get any butter? Any butter with your pickerel? Oh. MJ says, I feel better than I have in years. Well, that does tend to happen when you drop a few pounds. Regardless of how it's done, that's, you know what? It's a good thing. If you're feeling good, that is fantastic. We got a new cat tree, says Tosh. A new cat tree. This tree grows cats, apparently. Nice. Wow. Fur babies, and you can decorate that up with Christmas decorations. A Christmas cat tree. Christmas cat tree. Oh, you did catch? Oh, my gosh. Okay, my next question is, what lake? I need a lake where I can do it off the shore. What lake? What lake did you catch fish off the shore? Were you on the boat? Were you on a boat or were you on the shore? And then that's all the questions I have. Oh, man. Fresh fish. Oh, straight into the... You didn't cook any up? Straight into the freezer? Oh, my gosh. There is nothing like fresh fish. Hey? Oh, my gosh. Hey, this is a good thing. You might have seen this. In Menadosa, they announced a major accessibility upgrade at Menadosa Beach. Thanks to the Menadosa and Area Foundation, they've installed a Mobimat on the beach. It provides a stable and firm surface so wheelchair users can go to the beach. And I just love this. So I wanted to share this with y'all. Look at this. And they roll it out like a little carpet there, and it goes all the way down. I love this because we are the sun seekers, we are the beach lovers, and everyone should enjoy the beach. Everyone should have their toes in the water. Everybody should have the ability to cool down and have a nice day at the beach. And, you know, Menadosa Beach, for what it's worth, one of my favorites that I like to... I haven't been out there yet this year, but I love this, that they have got this accessibility mat so that folks that have mobility issues can get down to the water. The other thing, too, is that I'm hoping that, like, for seniors that have a difficult time walking, that use walkers, maybe they can use it, too, because sometimes they have difficulty in the sand getting down to the lake. So, way to go, Menadosa. That is a really good thing. Michelle says, good thing from yesterday, made some baked bread and apple crisp. Oh, God, your kitchen must have smelled amazing. Holy cow, that is fantastic. Good job, you guys. Man, I am so proud of you. I'm so happy we had lots of good things. We got a birthday. We got good things happening all over the place. Oh, I'm going to need you tomorrow. Breathe. Tracy says, just breathe, Tyler. Just breathe. Oh, my God. Storms. 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 Again, the storms are getting to me. God, I thought that summer was supposed to be my season. I'm thinking yesterday, I'm like, no wonder I love fall. Fall is like when summer can finally calm down. Calm down, summer. Jeez. Anyway, we're going to go to the beach, and we're going to Croatia today, where the sun is shining and not much of wind there. This is a live shot this morning from Lucia Beach in Croatia, where the beach umbrellas are out. People are ready for a terrific Tuesday, and I hope that you are too. Thanks for being here. We'll be back with more in just a little bit. Sun Seekers. Oh, it is a beautiful morning in Western Manitoba. Oh, the sun is shining. The birds are singing. This is a beautiful beach, Lucinda Beach in Croatia, as beach day is underway. We've got sunshine here, 12 degrees, just a beautiful start to the morning, but that is about to change. This afternoon, we do have some severe weather coming in. By now, you've heard we've got round 3 of storms coming in tonight. They will start this afternoon and continue through this evening. We have got the latest warning from the Weather Network coming up in just a second. They're warning the prairies of an incoming megastorm. I don't like the sounds of that. We will see things cool down as well. Temperatures really plummeting. I think that's why we've got severe weather coming in. That we are seeing temperatures around 15 degrees on Thursday. That is well below the normal for this time of year. But we recovered for the weekend. 19 on Friday. Saturday 19 and 24 degrees by Sunday. Quentin has a GT. He got his approval for his book. He's been waiting for that. He wrote a book. It's going to be published. It's the book is called How I Have 25 Jobs and Still Maintain a Family. That is the name of the Quentin Durhack book, available on paperback soon. Again, it's called How I Maintain 25 Jobs and Still Maintain a Family. It is the inside scoop into one man's journey into the oblivion of endless jobs and hobbies and amazing things. And so, watch for that. Coming out soon. We'll be looking for it. Congratulations. It took long enough. He's been waiting for approval. Well, because, with the government, things they are fast. Boy. If you need something approved by the government, it's like instantaneous, almost like a microwave, right? Sure. I don't know what universe you're living in, Tyler. Okay, who's ready for a tornado? I'm ready. Bring on the storm chasers. Let's go.
As the thunderstorm energy builds through Tuesday across parts of the prairies, we're going to run the risk for large-size hail and tornadoes for your Tuesday. Take a look at areas marked in red and orange. Hail and tornado threat certainly there. Anywhere in orange still running that severe risk and leaving areas in yellow, mainly non-severe through our Tuesday. Now, we'll see this in waves coming through even Tuesday mid-morning. Could see some showers and thunderstorms.
Okay, so we'll stop it right here. So if I back this up just a little bit, we're going to be able to see what the Weather Network is predicting for moisture and intensity. So around 2 o'clock, this thing comes in from North Dakota, crosses the border about 2 o'clock, will hit the southern part of Manitoba first. Then it will careen towards Brandon around 4 o'clock. So just in time for the drive home this afternoon, you can expect the first punch in the face from this weather. So then we will get into the evening hours and more storms pop up. I'll let her do her thing.
As we start to see those thunderstorm cells bubbling up, the large hail risk is there through many locales and through Regina.
Whoa! Tuesday, 10 p.m. Look at this. And I hate to say this, but this looks very similar to what we saw on Sunday night. If you had the chance to see the picture I had posted Sunday night at midnight when I couldn't sleep, I took a look at the radar. And the storm system that had hit here brought all that rain to Minnetonka's was a weather system that started at the northern edge of Lake Winnipeg and went all the way down to basically Rapid City, South Dakota. It was huge. And look at this one. Again, from Saskatoon to Fargo. Holy shit. This is huge. And I don't like the looks of them purples there. The purple nurple. That is bad. Very, very bad.
Through Regina, Brandon, Dauphin too, and the risk for very gusty winds as well. We already experienced some severe weather of late and even these large tennis ball-sized hail in Saskatchewan over the past weekend.
Not to mention all the rain in Minnetonka's. So, MJ says, hopefully this one will miss us, or maybe this one will miss us again. Bernice says, hopefully the winds push the system away. I think that we are wishful thinking. We are wishful thinking. This looks very bad and similar to what we saw on Sunday. So think about that for a second. You got to psych yourself up. I have my lorazepam ready. I've got noise-canceling headphones and my lorazepam. I guess to live in Manitoba means to be medicated. That's just, if you're going to live in this part of the world, we're all drugged up. People are like, you can take it. Come on, you're a tough Canadian. No. I'm not gonna. I'm a big wimp. I don't mind admitting that. And this is too much. This is really too much. Winter was too much. Now summer is becoming too much. When do we get a break? When do we get a nice sunny day with no bugs? That's it. I don't ask for much. Just a sunny day with no bugs. That's it. Tracy says, now I'm getting nervous seeing that. I don't like storms. Tracy, you're not alone. I am in the same boat. I'll be popping lorazepams like they're Tic Tacs. Tosh says, do you like lorazepam, Tyler? It's not that I like it. It's like if I don't take it, I will climb the walls like your cats that are in the cat tree. I actually got my lorazepam when I was a bad flyer at one time. That remarkably went away, and now I don't need it to fly, but I still have the script and use it for situations that create significant anxiety, like when the roof of your home is about to be torn off every 3 days. That creates a little bit of anxiety. Having your shelter threatened every couple of days. And so, it's, if you're interested, talk to your doctor. There's no impairment or anything like that. It just kind of calms you, keeps you calm. It keeps you from curling up in the fetal position over in the corner. Derek says November 22nd for sunny, no bugs. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking fall is all of a sudden my favorite season. Used to be summer. Nope, summer, we're breaking up. It's not you, it's me. Summer, well, it's not even summer yet. As someone aptly pointed out on Facebook yesterday, dude, it's not even summer. It's still technically spring. We don't have summer for another 10 days yet. So maybe spring sucks. Spring sucks. There we go. I'm breaking up with spring. Summer, let's hope that's better. Zumba Bernice says it's not good. I'm doing outdoor Zumba at 6 p.m. Oh, you'll be Zumbaing, all right. You'll be Zumbaing into the storm shelter. The Sportsplex is a backup plan. Yeah, you'll be in the basement of the Sportsplex doing a Zumba, all right. It's going to be called Zumba to Save Your Life. Zumba to Save Your Life. Batten down the hatches. We're about to die. We're about to die. Let's do Zumba. We're about to die. Let's get swept away in a tornado and have our life destroyed by Mother Nature. Zumba, Zumba, Zumba now. Yeah. Actually, it might work. I kind of felt better just doing that. We're about to die, but at least we'll be Zumbaing. We're about to die. It's all okay. Zach Fullerton came in on Facebook out of nowhere. Hey, just came in. What can we be expecting? Mayhem, Zach, mayhem. I have a question for you. Is your will in order? Are your affairs in order? Zach, are your affairs in order? But I'm only 13. Get your affairs in order. It's going to be like Sunday. Sunday. But we'll die happy. Well, do they have cheeseburgers there at the Sportsplex? They got the bacon cheeseburgers. That's the only way to ensure it, really. Hopefully Zach is not 13. If Zach is 13, Zach going bye-bye from the social media. All my teenage audience lurkers, all four of them will be gone. I don't think we have a lot of teens that consume this show, so I should be okay. But I worry about the side effects of this. This is just the start, I fear. and you'll remember me saying this. This is just the start. Social media ban is coming. Ottawa is going to introduce this on Wednesday, and an internet harms bill. The proof, the devil's in the details, as they say. How is this online harms bill going to be put together? And will it affect those over the age of 16? I think it will.
They say the harm to young people's mental health has been well documented and that the government has to put some guardrails on these platforms in much the same way that we limit young people's consumption of alcohol or tobacco. So then once Australia actually brought in its own ban in December of last year, I think the pressure increased on the Canadian government. And then this spring, Manitoba announced its intent to ban social media for users under 16. And
then as soon as Wab Kinew said, yeah, we're going to do this, we're going to ban social media for those under 16, the rest of the provinces went, oh, look at his people in Manitoba. They're cheering Wab. We love Wab. We love Wab. We love Wab. We love Wab? Well then, hey, if they're cheering for Wab, we better do it too. And then Mark is like, hey, wait a second. Move over, Wab. Communications is federal jurisdiction. We're going to introduce the ban. And it will be coast to coast to coast to coast to coast to coast to coast.
And many provinces started saying, hey, we'll follow suit if the federal government does something first. So there was that internal pressure too.
Now, you were in Australia to dig into the challenges of their ban. So what will the government have to overcome?
Kids are just working around
Eric,
it.
I think the major question here is, how do you implement this? While some families and experts we spoke to in Australia told me that the ban was on the whole working, we did learn that for many teens, it was all too easy to bypass. And I know some experts here would like to see a federal regulator for social media companies.
That's the one that's going to pinch you and me. That's what I'm worried about. You know, in all honesty, full disclosure, I think this is a good idea. I'm going to get some blowback on this, but I think that doing the ban, if we can do it effectively and across the board for 16, that's okay. I think that's a good idea. I don't think it's healthy for kids. But what I don't like is a federal regulator coming in to say, now for the rest of you, here's how social media is going to work going forward. Uh-oh, that's when things get dicey. That's when things get weird.
And that they want these companies to change the design of the platforms to make them less harmful to younger users. And I think whether the onus is on the families or the tech companies to implement this ban is, for me, the main question that the government will have to answer.
And so this bill will go in front of Parliament on Wednesday, and chances are it will likely pass. And no word on how quickly this would be implemented, but there is a social media ban coming for those under 16. If you've got kids that are 14, 15 years old, they're like, what? They're probably already talking to their buddies about what the workaround is for this. Like, every good citizen. Stephanie says, the wind was crazy in Verdun Sunday night. When does this start today? It starts at 4:12 p.m. Central Time. Exactly. Right. You could set your... No, I don't know. This afternoon. Probably around 4 or 5. I don't pretend to know. I'm just guessing. My best guess is based on all the weather prognosticators together. Probably between 4 and 6 p.m. it will start. It will last until Wednesday, probably afternoon Wednesday. But it'll calm down a bit Wednesday. But it's going to get nasty on Tuesday night. Tonight's Tuesday. Yeah. Quentin says there are a great opportunity for these platforms to launch kid-safe platforms. Just watch. It'll happen. I don't think so. I think it'll get, government will... this is not about the platforms, as you know that, right? I mean, the government wants to, the government really dislikes social media, really dislikes it a lot because it's American controlled. And they were supposed to, in October, launch this Canadian social media company, and it never did happen. Remember? We were talking about it was going to be called Canoe or something like that, and it never happened in October, unless it did, and we missed the boat on that, literally. It's called Canoe, and we missed the boat. But they really dislike that the Americans basically control everything on your phone. And so the whole elbows up thing, and they're trying to, so we'll have to wait and see. I do not think they're going to do a kid-safe platform. TikTok might. I don't know. We'll have to see. Stephanie says, okay, I got my alarm set for 4:12 exactly. And you know what? The smartphone's getting a bad rap over not having kids. Apparently, a new study out this morning says that it's the reason that the birth rate is down. What the heck could smartphones possibly have to do with the birth rate? Apparently, and this is what the federal government is going to use, one of many arguments our federal government is going to use to ban, I think, social media in this country. It will be gone. I predict, Quentin thinks that they're going to make adjustments. I don't. I think we're in for a ban. I think that the smartphone is going to be a brick in less than 5 years. That's my prediction. Less than 5 years, it'll be a brick. Or it'll be something that will be black market, gray market, kind of like LimeWire back in the day. It'll be something that people will have to actively pursue illegally because the government will outlaw it. Because it's even affecting the birth rate, apparently.
This morning, researchers are pointing to smartphones as a potentially significant factor for why people are having fewer babies. A new report claims phones could account for more than 30% of the decline in the fertility rate among women ages 15 to 44.
The working theory is that smartphones may be changing human behavior. People are spending less time socializing in person. People are dating later. They are having less intercourse and forming fewer long-term relationships.
The CDC has reported a 23% drop in the fertility rate since reaching a peak in 2007. That's the same year Apple released the iPhone. In the early years of the iPhone, AT&T had the exclusive contract. So researchers compared fertility rates in areas that had widespread AT&T coverage to counties with little or none. Researchers saying as smartphones became common, time spent with friends and sexual activity fell sharply, while consumption of pornography, a possible substitute for a sexual partner, rose.
What? What are they talking about? I never heard of such a... Well, look at what we've got here. No babies because we're all on our phone too much. And, the chickens are coming home to roost. People aren't going out as much. People are staying. We have sun seekers constantly saying, I'm staying inside. Now, aside from the weather trying to take you out at the knees, that's one thing. But when the weather is nice and you're supposed to go to the beach with your friends, instead people are sitting on their phones at home. That won't be the case for kids under 16 in Canada anymore. So now I'm concerned. Are we going to see a return to high birth rates among teens? What are we doing? We're just trading one challenge for another. Barb's, good morning, Barb. Barb says, that's why my mom had 7 kids. There were no cell phones. Now, here's the thing. While we do want to increase the birth rate, 7 kids in 2026 is not just a lot of kids. That is a devastating. I mean, anything over 3 and over, actually even 2 kids, is a devastatingly large family. Just based on the income that is required to maintain these little people around your house. Oh, my God.
Can you say that smartphones are really killing the mood and leading to less babies?
Yes.
This report really does not conclude anything other than there may be an association, there may be a link. Smartphones may be involved in that, but there is a laundry list of reasons why people are having less children.
Experts say other factors must be taken into account, including more access to contraception and economic reasons, including childcare costs.
Oh, there we go.
Birth rates dropped after the economic crisis of 2008, but when the economy picked up, experts say there was no rebound in births, meaning the issue is more complicated than cost of living.
Yeah. So Experts are blaming phones. So if we're gonna ban phones for kids under 16, then what's gonna happen? We gotta get back to the class and saying, hey, listen, when a boy loves a girl, some weird things are gonna happen. We gotta get back to that. I think we. Oh my gosh. Tosh says, I have 6 kids. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is beyond huge. That's a mega family. That is a mega supersized super family. You need the co-op big deal. The co-op big deal is something we like to do on Thursdays to save everybody money for people who have big families, small families. Doesn't matter the size of your family. What we're going to do is get you something for free this week with your propane fill, a co-op. The big deal, free barbecue sauce with propane fill deal goes until June the 17th. While supplies last, get your propane tank Get your propane tank filled at your local co-op and get a free bottle of Co-op Go barbecue sauce. Listen, can't beat free. And you got to get your propane tank filled to keep the barbecue going. This offer is available for another few days, June the 17th, Heritage, Boundary, and Valley View Co-op. Now, the big deal this week, we had the burgers. They're done now. They went back to regular price. The watermelon is still on sale for a couple of days at $5.99, and the Maple Leaf Top Dogs or Schneider's Classic Wieners still on sale for $2.99, but this was huge. I've managed to pick up a couple of these. $5.99 a pound for beef, whole boneless beef eye of round, cut from Canada, AA grade or higher. Beautiful stuff at your local co-op, the Co-op Big Deal. Headley's Health Hut, tomorrow is Win Back Wednesday, so if there are some vitamins, supplements, protein powders, gluten-free, sugar-free products that you normally buy at Headley's Health Hut, so many people love Headley's Health Hut, the award-winning health food store in Brandon. Yes, they recently won a national award, and they are still celebrating, should be, over at Headley's Health Hut. Win Back Wednesday is a great day for you to go and maybe get your purchase for free. What they do is there are $500 in receipts that people put their name in the draw, and a lot of people get a call back later that day and say, hey, listen, it's Win Back Wednesday. Your purchase is on us. So Headley's Health Hut is a great place to go 7 days a week, 365. But on Win Back Wednesday, it's a very special day. You can get your stuff for free. So check that out at 1314 Richmond Avenue tomorrow. And Kuiper's Family Bakery. Kuiper's Family Bakery, of course, they've got decades of tradition baked into every bite of homemade baked bread, whites, browns, rye bread, treat counter filled with jam busters, cream puffs. They've got treat squares, tarts, monster cookies. You name it. If it's coming out of a baker's oven, they sell it at Kuiper's Family Bakery. And they don't just sell stuff, they create stuff with recipes that are unchanged after decades. So check out Kuiper's Family Bakery at 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner, next to Tasty's. Oh, man. Quentin says couples sit on their phones, send each other shorts from one side of the bed to the other, then plug in their chargers and go to sleep. What happened to the days of getting shot down? The good old days. Well, and that's just it. I mean, phones really have kind of destroyed everything. For those who can't get a handle on it. And unfortunately, that's the case for a lot of people. You know, I certainly don't mind a drink. In fact, I love tequila. Tequila is one of my favorite things in the world. But for people who have problems with alcohol, you got to be careful with tequila. In fact, if you have a problem with alcohol, it's probably a good idea you're not drinking tequila. But that's what can happen. Addictions are formed. Comments coming in on the ban. Angela says, as someone who works with teens and have seen what social media does in the wrong hands, I am so okay with this. Natasha feels the opposite. She says, good luck with this. This is a total waste of time. Why not focus on banning meth or alcohol or literally anything that is actually killing people? Tracy says, how do they plan to control this? Facebook didn't let kids get accounts, but they just put in a different year of birth and could get in. Kimberly says, this is a win. Social media is toxic, even to adults. If our kids are not mature enough to behave and think responsibly enough to drive a car, I think it makes sense to keep them off social media until that point. Candy says, rather than taking resources away from kids who need this, especially with education, children should not be disadvantaged because of the action of criminals. The focus should be on enforcing laws against those who cause harm, not on limiting opportunities for young people to learn and succeed. You can tell who's a fan of social media and who is not. Mitch says, I think the government needs to stay out of everyone's lives. Focus on what you're supposed to focus on. They're a bunch of clowns. Clifford says this should be 18. Social media should only be for adults. Nadina says adults abuse it as much. They should just get rid of social media. She says on social media. Now, hopefully we still teach irony in English class. Just saying. Crystal says, why wouldn't you worry more about no longer releasing pedophiles, getting the meth and crack dealers off the streets, school and exhibition shootings, animal abuse? There's so many more bigger problems, says Crystal. Well, is Crystal dumb from my cold hands? From my cold hands. And Matt says, what is social media? A group FaceTime call? Is that social media? A podcast? Twitch? So is Tyler's show banned for those less than 16? Yes, it probably will be. And this is the slow descent to the beginning of the end of my show. I've come to terms with that. This is Canada. The government is going to come down on this stuff. I've said it at the start. I could see this coming. It is coming. I'm so tired of the Liberals legislating things that were so 5 years ago, says Matt. Like other pieces of legislation, they'll just wind up rolling it back anyway. This wasn't discussed. It's going to require everyone to present ID when signing up. This will not end well. Jeremy says going to have massive bubble wrap soon, so we'll have to wrap the kids just to leave the house. No wonder everyone is soft as a melted Tootsie Roll. Aaron says, ban alcohol and cigarettes next. Nothing good has ever come from alcohol in hundreds of years. Let America have the freedom. Canada will have stupid rules for its people. Megan is telling Aaron, calm down. It's for people under 16. But Aaron understands that this is a slippery slope. This is, it's going to come for all of us eventually. But it is what it is. Lots of comments coming in. Watch for that on Wednesday. There's still more to come, including AI at the drive-thru. McDonald's makes it official. They've even got a name for it. They're rolling it out in the U.S. It's coming to Canada next. How it's going to be when you get your McNuggies and your Big Mac. That is coming up in hour 2 of the show. Only for VIPs, by the way. Only for VIPs. An adorable story about a 4-year-old that got his stuffy back from American Airlines. It's adorable. The latest on the severe weather coming in, gas station meals are taking off, and WestJet is upset at the federal government for providing fuel relief to the airlines. Why? Last I checked, they were an airline too. I don't know. Why are they so upset? We're going to check that out in hour 2 exclusively for VIPs. TikTok and X, goodbye. We got to go over to the website and Twitch. We're running a little over. Bye, YouTube. Have a great Tuesday. Be careful tonight in that storm, okay? We'll see you again tomorrow, I hope.